David Baye here from MuscularDevelopment.com. We are in Pittsburgh for the 2014 NPC Masters National Championships. I am hanging out here with your figure over 35 Class D and overall champion and new IFBB Pro Amanda Quinlan. Amanda, you've been on the national scene for a while. You've came pretty close to earning a pro card, been knocking on that door for quite some time now. You walked away with a unanimous decision in not only your class, but they wrapped up the overall pretty quick. I mean, they didn't really work you guys too hard, so usually that's a pretty fair sign that that it was an easy call for the judges. How you feeling after after your victory?
I feel amazing. It's unreal. I don't even know what to think or say. It's just.
That's not going to work for this interview.
It's a long. It's been a long journey. I never gave up and committed to it. It was always a goal from the very beginning, and it finally happened, and it's unreal. So
now, you used to post quite a bit actually on MuscularDevelopment.com. So there might be some people who are familiar with your background, how you got started and everything. But for the people who aren't, just give us a little bit how you got into working out, how that transpired into competitions, and give us a background of what you've done prior to this.
Wow. Well, in my 20s, I did compete in a lot of bikini contests. As I got older and working out, putting on that muscle, and had several people say to me that I should compete in fitness competitions. And I didn't really understand what, that was all about, but ended up going to the Olympia one year, meeting Jenny Lynn. Jenny Lynn inspired me, kind of motivated me a little bit, gave me a little bit of advice. Did my very first show in November 2006, won that show, and
won your first show?
Yeah, won my first show.
It's a good start.
Actually won my second show, and then I just continued on, and I ups and downs, here and there, placed in top fives, lots of times, placed out of the top 15, several times. It just all over the place, but I never gave up, and because it was always something that I really, really wanted, and I was committed to it, and it finally happened.
And here we are, new IFBB Pro. Now I know you kind of just want to take it easy, enjoy the win a little bit. It's late. I don't even know what time it is. 11:30. Yeah, I don't know. It's late. It's been a long day, a long weekend. So I'm sure you want to kind of just relax, enjoy your victory. But I couldn't really do this interview without asking. Now that you are an IFBB Pro, do you have anything kind of that you've been scouting out if you won today, or was it kind of a play it by ear type thing?
Well, I mean, I definitely thought the Pro Masters show that's coming up in Pittsburgh was a great idea.
Which is here in just 5 or 6 weeks, yeah.
So that's a possibility, but I don't really know. I'll have to go home and maybe sit down and talk to my coach and see what he thinks and kind of map it out, plan. I need to, work on some body parts again, and, you can't really do that if you're still dieting. And right. So it'll just have to come down to what we decide.
Now, you're down in Georgia, correct?
Yes, I live in Cumming, Georgia.
Cumming, Georgia. Now, there is August 9th, Tampa Pro. How far is it from Cumming, Georgia to Tampa?
Tampa's about 8-hour drive.
Oh, so it's not like a hop, skip, and a jump from where you're at to Tampa, is it?
No.
Well, I was going to say that's another option, but again, obviously the Masters Pro show that Gary Udit's going to be putting on here in Pittsburgh should be a good time. Obviously, you've had a pretty fair amount of luck this weekend in Pittsburgh. Certainly would hope that you'd be able to repeat that in 5 or 6 weeks, but we'll let you relax a little bit. Enjoy your win, new IFBB Pro status, and kind of go from there. So, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Let Amanda get back to her room, get some food. Probably want to get off your feet for a little while. Yeah. So we're going to wrap it up. This is David Baye with your new IFBB Figure Pro Amanda Quinlan from the 2014 NPC Masters National Championships. For MuscularDevelopment.com, we are out.